Man, we're starting another year.
Yeah.
And I remember you were over there.
Uh-huh.
But what can you say about how much you've grown in your first year here? Um, and what are some of your thoughts on where the team is at right now?
Well, I feel like personally I've grown a lot since my first year here. Also, the team has grown a lot too. I feel like we worked on really just knowing how like nothing's gonna be easy. We got to work for everything. Everything's gonna be hard. Nothing's gonna be given to nobody. So at the end of the day, we put our shoes on just like anybody else. So I guess kind of just building on our mindset of how every day we get on the court, we got to play like it's our last and give our all. Is really what we've been working on, and that's really what really been growing on in our head. Is just trying to be our best versions of ourselves.
You seem to have a little more confidence this year. Got you a donkey in at the red white. But what can you say about the skill level that you have, I guess, improved upon, and where are you at in your game now?
Well, me right now, my game, you said my confidence is at extreme high. That's one big thing that coach focuses on is having extreme confidence and conditioning too. I feel like I work so hard. I feel like when we get on the court, we get inside this box right here, we're able to show all of our hard work. So with just me, I feel like this summer I was just putting a lot of work in back home. Even when I came here for some workouts, I've just been trying to be the best version of myself.
What can you say about the team chemistry, I guess, at this point this year compared to where you guys were last year?
The team chemistry is great this year. We all hang out with each other. We all crack jokes with each other. We're like a brotherhood. We're a family. We're a real family. Everywhere we go, we have somebody with us. There's just real love around here. So
I got to ask you about the ups and downs of last year. How much do you want to say, man, forget that? Or do you use that to motivate you for what happens this year? How much does the team even talk about that?
Well, yeah, we really don't try to dwell on the past too much, but like you said, you always can learn from anything you experience. So I feel like we take everything that we do as like a learning lesson, We built from last year. We know how it was a rough year, but we don't want to experience that again. So we got to just keep our head on the right path and just keep working hard.
How much have you seen in the growth of Coach? He was in the beginning of his coaching career last year. How much has he grown, you feel, as a coach?
Coach has grown a lot. He's always, like I said, he's always on us about our conditioning and our confidence. That's one thing that coach is always going to keep consistent is us running, keeping us in the best condition possible. I feel like his growth has been crazy. Like, he helped us, like, last year I feel like I'm a different person than I was last year. I'm bigger, stronger, faster, and mentally stronger too. So I feel like he's helping, not only he's growing, but he's helping us grow too.
What can you say about the newcomers? Who's come in and solidified their positions and impressed you the most?
All the newcomers actually impressed me. I feel like they coming in being, knowing that they're freshmen. They're not coming here as freshmen. Like in their mindset, they're playing like if they already been here, which is a good thing that we need. So I'm excited. All the newcomers really shocking me. So.
In light of what happened last year, what encouraged you to stay? What made you say, I'm gonna try this another year?
Despite everything else, Louisville felt like a second home to me. So I felt like this is the place I should have been at. Even though I'm far away from my family, I felt like Louisville is just a place where I can really build the person who I want to be and just really build and just experience the city. And I just love the love that everybody has for me and the love I got here. It made me want to stay.
Now I gotta ask you about if you was to play your dad and in his prime, quote unquote, on one-on-one.
All right.
What kind of game would that be?
I mean, personally, if I was playing anyone one-on-one, I have myself winning. I know my dad, he can hoop back in the day, but I think I got him.
Okay, so for yourself, what are some of the goals that you set for yourself for this season?
Well, my goals this season is I want to be noticed as one of the best defenders in the ACC if that's possible. Or even, I know I want to be one of the best defenders on my team, but I want to be a dog on that court. I want people to be like, yeah, that person right there, he's locking you up. Like, I want somebody to know when they get the ball, like, I'm going to be in them. Like, I want them to have fear when they see me on them. That's one goal. Another goal is, as a team, is to get to the tournament.